it's nice to see Val's wearing the red chair because she would be in it if she did this challenge. Do you know what, my loves? Isn't it funny how every now and then one has a day in which you're like, do you know what? I am severely stressed. And you see that lake over there? I might just go and jump in it, girls.
It's what she would have wanted.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel and welcome to another episode of Glow Up, girls.
It's wackadoodle time.
The documentary hosted by Stacey Dooley on the unraveling salacious scandals of unpaid internships in makeup. No. Can you imagine? I mean, where is the lie, really? Glow Up is the BBC's reality TV competition show about aspiring makeup artists to win the opportunity to support an already established makeup artist. Yes. Today, my lovelies, we're going to be watching episode 4. Now, in the last episode, I did in fact skip an entire episode, and some comments were like, I can't believe you did that. Why did you do that? It had nothing to do with Harry Potter. I cannot separate the artist from the art. I don't think that's really appropriate to say those sorts of things because I can 100% tell you that if I suddenly decided to go on a very rampantly racist tirade, not that I ever would, people would stop watching my content and no one in the comments would be like, oh my god, you should separate the arts from the artist. No, the art is a direct representation of the artist's feelings, thoughts and mind. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. We have had quite an adventure so far, hosted by Stacey Dooley. I do love a bit of Stacey, isn't she? Just, I don't know, there's something about her that's just so... Well, it's just Stacey Dooley.
I am en route to a brothel.
Would you like a top comment from the last episode of Glow Up? And that is by Saras Victoria, 6239. And they say, please never show us that grandma covering her face in cake again. Unhinged goils. Now, every now and then, there is a moment in like... short form content zeitgeist. That's not the right word, but I'm going to use it anyway. The zeitgeist. And we can, in some ways, define our existence from before that reel and after that reel. My life was forever changed by that grandma.
Grandma loves dark chocolate!
No, not today.
For the worst, I'm not going to lie. So, my lovelies, if you do not know me, my name is, the other way around, Luxeria. I have been a makeup artist for nearly 17 years. In fact, it's probably over 17 years now by the time this comes up. Where's my little biscuit? Where's my little biscuit boy? Your adoring fans have not seen you for a little while. No, you don't want to go on camera? Okay. Well, my lovelies, grab yourself a beverage, pop your ohrhanger right into your little glow-up hole, and let's watch episode 4 of season 1 of Glow Up.
It's time to glow up.
It's time for a glow up, girls. With me, Stace. Good old Stace from Loot. Oh,
So
prison.
far, the Emirates have been working with mild-mannered models.
Everybody
Mild-mannered women.
Today,
God.
they'll be put to the test with a different type of client.
Is it a rabid animal?
Celebrities.
I missed that. What was it?
Celebrities.
Celebrity! Oh, she's a celebrity woman. Celebrities! Don't we love celebrities?
No.
Waiting for them on location are
Dominic, what is this? Maternity tunic?
I've soiled my tunic.
My name's Dominic Skinner. I wasn't born. I was knitted.
waiting for them on location are judges Val Garland and Dominic.
Is she laughing at me like that?
Good, I'm delighted. You're all on time. We're in a rush.
She's
Let's
been
get
at
a
the
wiggle on.
bedhead.
There's a real sense of urgency today, guys.
Sea salt spray.
Okay, guys, let me introduce you to our guest judge.
Ooh.
This is Caroline Barnes, celebrity makeup artist.
Welcome, guys. Really lovely to meet you.
Yes, is it?
With
Are you
over
sure?
25 years experience, Caroline is a makeup artist to the stars.
Oh.
With A-list clients including Kylie Minogue,
Kylie Minogue, Cheryl
Emma
Coutboulier, and
I've done
Irma
lots of red carpet
Witzweed.
events. It's quite a stressful time to make someone up
Yes.
because within half an hour the images are global online, so there's
Yes.
a huge amount of scrutiny.
Yes.
So the pressure to make your actress look right, for her to feel happy, and for the whole thing to look spot on is quite intense.
Yes.
But I love it.
Yes.
This week.
Oh, you've got to love
anyways,
it. You could not possibly exist in like the creative makeup industry if you do not love it, because it is one of the most stressful roles I think you can have. That's like outside of healthcare, shall we say?
Been booked to glam up celebrities
booked and
for
blessed.
the star-studded TV Choice Awards.
Ooh.
So guys, what's happening today is that we've got 7 celebrities coming in, and they are going to be walking a red carpet in London.
Working
London!
with
Oh,
celebrity schedules
London!
means a tight turnaround.
Tight.
So when they arrive, they're going to need 45 minutes to get their makeup done.
Ooh.
So make sure that they're really happy, work out what they're wearing, work out what look they want.
45
and remember,
minutes.
they are going to be in front of a...
Ooh. I guess it depends what kind of look you're going for. If you're just going for like soft, dewy, glam, glowy skin, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of blah, 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 and your Taylor Joy hoops, you could probably get that done in 45 minutes. However, if you're doing something like Kim Kardashian's iconic look, it's probably going to take a little bit longer than 45 minutes.
wall of paparazzi.
I just
A
want you to
wall.
hold this thought in your head.
Love this.
Whatever
Always
the
pink hair.
client wants, the client gets, okay?
Right.
These artists have really struggled with their time management, and today they've got 45 minutes. It's going to be tough for them.
When your work is completed, we will then take your celebrity to the red
And
carpet
shoot them.
and they'll be papped.
Oh, Paps
We'll be
there.
looking
Yeah,
at those
Paps at the
photos
pageant.
tomorrow.
So, good luck for today.
Balloon.
And just bring us some flawless makeup looks.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Right. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I see the judges are leaving.
Building a rapport with the client is really important, because if they like you, they're going to book you again and again and again.
Yes, that's
But
true.
don't be too friendly. They're not your best friend. They're your job.
I want the skin to look absolutely flawless.
Yes, okay, I will agree with Dominic there, but that's a very like retail artist perspective, because if you're a celebrity makeup artist, your job is to kind of almost learn backstage tea and be very quiet about it. And if you were to become someone's regular makeup artist, you kind of do in a way become like a paid bestie. Quite often you get taken all around the globe as Barlier, isn't it?
They're going to be going against a wall of paparazzi. They're going to be interviewed by
phrase.
numerous cameras which have massive lights above them.
And the unforgiving glare
Oh,
of flash
yes,
bulbs
flashback
combined
wigs.
with poorly padded skin could spell disaster.
She's been at the flower. And those are professional makeup artists, so...
Oh, welcome.
First to arrive is actress and comedian Chizzy Akadolu, who'll be made
hello.
up by Steph.
Oh, wow. How you doing, girl?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. I do try.
What I'm looking for my makeup today is a quite dramatic red carpet look. I've got quite a dramatic top. I would like the makeup to match.
Do you want quite a simplistic makeup, or do you fancy a bit? Or do you fancy a bit of
I like drag queen makeup.
Okay, fantastic.
I don't know how I feel about only giving them 45 minutes for a very dramatic look. Don't know how I feel about that. Is it fantastic?
Mature student Steph's flamboyant makeup style is an extension of her outgoing personality.
I'd like to say I'm quite a people person. I'm quite chatty. I tend to...
Chat to Kathy.
Well, my mind sort of tends to go off on one, and so does my mouth, really. So I could be chatting
Relatable.
for ages, and I just love getting to know people.
I like her
I'm
earrings.
so
They
indecisive
aren't-
when it comes to my hair. So
What other colours have you been?
every colour under the rainbow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These are my favourite colours, though. So
I mean, they stand out, let's be honest.
One of the most important factors of working with a celeb is time management.
I changed my hair.
I'd
like every
love to
couple
watch
of-
Val do a dramatic red carpet ready look on this actress here who's going to match her dramatic top in 45 minutes. I would love to see that. No, don't be too mean. Yes, but also at the same time, no.
I change my hair like every couple of, twice a year actually.
Twice a year.
Talk with your celebrity, find out what they want, what they're expecting, and just get on with it.
These
If
models
you,
for the
yeah,
day
okay, this is very telling though, because I feel like if you've ever worked in a retail artist space, you will know how to pull the best from your client. In most cases, you've maybe got 20 minutes if they've booked in with like a sit down, quick eye glam situation or a quick like foundation test or something, 20 or 30 minutes at max. And if you're on counter, you maybe get 10 minutes on a busy day to be like, okay, I'm going to give you a product walkthrough of 3 products that match a product that you're interested in or that you've come in to buy, blah, 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 blah. Those are the kind of skills you only really learn over time, like what you can directly speak about, what's like good conversation, how to be kind of mellow in that conversation and not be too opinionated or too dominating, but also learn a lot about your client, but also leave like a memorable, lasting impression that makes them want to come back to you. It's, you know, it's an art, isn't it? Socializing the arts.
Towie star Yasmin Okello.
Hello,
Yasmin. So what sort of thing?
Towie girls.
I love kind of like a glowy glam. I like kind of...
She is already completely glam, start to finish. How... Sure.
Purpley, bronzy colours on the eye, not too heavy smoke.
Purpley bronze.
Let's go. We can do that.
I am a little bit nervous about getting my makeup done tonight for the awards because I don't want to look like Coco the Clown. And I feel like it could go that way.
Coco the Clown.
Ellis is paired with I'm a Celebrity star Anne Hegarty, aka the governess from The Chase.
So do you have a signature feature that you like? Do you want
I was asked to go on The Chase, can you believe it? I could have met Anne Hegarty and she could have chased me.
to go like
Chaser.
bolder on the eyes? Do you like a good brow put in?
I do like my eyes to look quite... I mean, my eyes are small. I inherited my mum's big boobs and big feet, but not her big eyes.
Oh.
I particularly love it if someone else does my eyeliner because you don't want to see what it looks like when I do my eye. It looks like a child got loose with the crayons. I would sort of basically like to look not like the governess.
Okay.
She wants to look a bit glam.
Glamorous.
Yeah.
As glamorous as possible.
Yes.
Given
Nice
what you
glam.
have to work with. I just like people to think I could be something more than, you know, fat old munter, basically. We can always rephrase that if you'd rather.
So if you need anything, just let me know. We'll sort it out. We'll have fun with this.
It's so nice to have my makeup done like how I want it.
Tiffany Celeb is Ackley Bridge actress Amy Lee Hickman, who's keen to
I
shake
don't
off
know
her
who
teenage
any of these
character's
people
image
are.
for a more sophisticated
Well, I
look.
like that
I'm used to
sunset.
just like being made to look like a schoolgirl all the time.
While Nikki has soap star and radio presenter Gemma Atkinson.
Oh, I recognise
I don't
her.
like anything too heavy, because my skin gets quite oily, so it looks quite greasy if I have too much on. Yeah, I have to go up at 4 o'clock every day for work. My show starts at
Esther Lord would
5:30,
really
so
help.
I always look tired. So if they can make me look not so tired under the eyes, nice and fresh, and make me look glowing, I would love them for that.
So what's interesting here is that every single client appears to want something different, which is an interesting choice to only give them 45 minutes, because we've had Ellis, for example, he has a more mature lady in his seat and she's like, I want to look glamorous, I want to feel like I don't just look like big boobs and big feet, which is a perfectly fine request for your makeup artist, absolutely fine. But it's very different to then somebody who's like, I don't want to wear something that makes me look oily because my skin is oily. And then on the other end, we've got someone who's like, I want a really dramatic look to match this dramatic top. So I don't know how they're going to uniformly judge these situations, because it's not as if they're just doing traditional red carpet glam. Each one is like a tailored individual look, which I guess is actually quite accurate of a celebrity makeup artist. But at the same time, 45 minutes isn't long to do that.
If you just close your eyes for me.
Unlike the other celebrities, actress Sinetra Sarkar is giving Brandon free rein with her look.
Oh,
Are you excited?
I am so up for experiments and trying, and, you know, I've done loads of different looks.
do you know, I sort of don't like when someone gives me free rein, because I'm like, right, I'm going to stamp my face on yours. But I don't think a lot of people want that. Maybe some of you guys do, because you guys, I've seen what you get up to. Sluts.
And I just want something maybe that makes me go, oh wow, I didn't know I could look like that. I really
So she
want
wants
you
a
to
bit
feel
different,
the
bit
freedom,
glam.
though. Don't feel like you're in a straight jacket. You can go anywhere with me.
Amazing.
Again, I do want to say, though, it's one of those things of design within the brief. Like, keep inside the box, but think of something different. You know, when people say, think outside the box, they don't mean that. That's not what they mean. Don't fall into that trap.
After first picking up a makeup brush 3 years ago, Brandon is
Brana.
ready to showcase his style.
Ooh, Maison Margiela.
I describe my makeup style as quite versatile. I don't think there's one genre that I could put myself in. I think the difference between a good makeup artist and a great makeup artist is breaking boundaries.
Yes.
My main aim when I'm creating a look is just for it to be different and new and excite people.
That is Maison Margiela. What happened last year? Crazy.
Generally avoid black eyeliner on my eyes,
Right.
unless it's just like a little flick.
Yeah. Broadcaster Ariel Free is paired with fellow redhead Belinda.
So Belinda girls. Every now and then there's a name that I just really like pick up on. I don't know why. The same happened in the pageant in The Swan with Delisa. It's like Delisa girls, Belinda girls. This kind of like ba-da-da-da really sticks in my head for some reason. But have you just heard? Again, a kind of unfair situation here because this client is just like, just a tiny little wing liner. Very different to very dramatic look that matches my top, and also again very different to do whatever you want. Very, very different things here. So I'm not sure, girlies. I'm not sure.
That's my biggest problem with makeup artists sometimes, so they don't know how to do it for red hair. So.
Yes. She has a little bit of like a tan on as well. She's not just...
I just end up looking dead sweaty. So I don't mind a bit of glow here, but I just don't want it like everywhere because I just end up looking like I'm sweating at my cheeks.
Glow, also glow in photos and glow on camera doesn't, I don't know. It's one of those things in selfies and in like informal environments, a glow looks really nice. Maybe even on runway. For like red carpet, television events, television interviews, like glow, all over glow. Personally, it's not for me.
No one wants that on a red carpet. I hate looking too shiny. I don't like looking like I've got sweaty cheeks, so that highlighter needs to be just
Minimal,
tiny, just a little bit.
Pointed. Oh, she's here and she means
Time
business.
tight, the MUAs need to focus on what their celebrities want.
I actually lost my phone for 2 days and I didn't realise. I didn't use it for 2 days straight. Wow. I know.
I could do that.
Excuse me, Steph, can I borrow some cotton pads?
Of course you can, my lovely.
Thank you.
No, it's a competition, don't let her. Please.
Ooh.
Oh my God, look at us all.
We're like cousins.
Oh, three little redheads.
Girl band.
So we're really working on giving her the bigger eye. We're just going to concentrate a lot of the shadow on the outer portion to lift the eye and keep the inner portion very light, so it will really open her eyes up.
Oh, a lady.
You're getting a lesson as well, Anne. Right. It's
I'm
absolutely
listening to
beautiful.
all
It's really delicate, just as I had hoped. It's made your skin look really nice.
Just open to me.
Brandon's creative vision for Sinatra is well underway.
We're going to be focusing on the eyes, and together we've chose quite peachy and orange tones as it complements the skin tone best.
Great. I've taken a bit of a gamble because this isn't a colour I would normally go for.
Oh dear.
But then the dress I've chosen is on this vein, so I'm going to have to hope it all works
Match
out.
your eyeshadow to the dress. Match your eyeshadow to the accessories.
What are we thinking? Like the colour?
Yeah.
I love the colour.
We'll take the purple down a little bit, just blend it out a little bit, but other than that, I love it.
Good.
It's really nice.
You happy, Lee?
Yes.
Lee's
So
got it
didn't
going
she say
on.
she doesn't want anything too smoky? Like this is a very dramatic smoky look. Oh, look at that pussy nose, girl.
You happy, Lee?
Yes.
Lee's got it going on.
I love a peacock.
I love a peacock.
Have you seen the albino peacock?
I have. Oh,
she
stunners,
is-
stunners.
I've only ever seen one in my time. though.
She is chat to Kathy.
Jem.
Yo, you're right.
Darling, how are you?
Good.
Good. She's spot on, but sometimes struggles with time.
Oh, okay.
Time.
So you might have half an eye, Jem.
No, she won't.
Can you imagine? I'd be like, go away,
much longer do you
Stacey.
We just need to sort of finish off the brows and then get a lip on and then sort of just a little bit smudged underneath.
So Caroline, how are they doing? What do you reckon?
Time's ticking, and in fact, Steph especially is doing a beautiful job. She's doing it too slowly.
I'm actually a disabled artist. I had a car accident a few years ago that sort of left me with a bit of a mushy spine.
Less chat, more action.
I started hooping. It's actually like just hula hooping, and if I have a bad day, I can sort of like do my arm bits and pieces.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh.
With their
It's not looking good for Steph, is it? Am I really dark? What's happening with my exposure? Why is she like, hello, I'm in the dark? Budget cuts.
With their time almost up, Steph isn't the only MUA in trouble.
Oh dear.
So I'm just adding extra product on your highlight areas, so when I put the powder on later, it's going to hit the right places.
I'm watching Brandon and there's a bit of a problem. I think he's put too much powder under the eyes. The powder is too pale for her skin and she looks really white underneath her eyes. We need to make sure she doesn't walk down the carpet like that. Brandon, how are you doing? Are we there? Right, what I'd like you to do is I'd just like you to use a warmer powder under her eyes, which is larger under her eyes. Then I'm going to take Sennheiser into hair. 30 seconds, OK?
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
Goodness,
Time's up for these celebrities who need to get out the door to their event.
What I want you to do is just take a tissue and just blot her lip line for me to make sure it doesn't move. Thank you. But nice and quick, please.
Are you ready to have a look?
Absolutely.
Here we go. If you want to take the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want anything else added into the face? The big mirrors here with the lights. Would you like any more glow on the face?
No, I think I'm fine. I think that's fine.
You're fine? Okay, perfect.
I wanted to look glamorous and elegant and dignified. Yeah, I'm very happy with what he's done.
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't seem like... I don't know, one of those things where I'm like, I always want an ecstatic reaction, you know? Just like, yeah, it looks good, I'm fine. I'm like, oh, right, well, that's it, career's over.
She's dead.
Time to call HMRC.
Love it.
Yeah?
Perfect.
I love that she was like, I don't want anything too smoky.
Nice glam look. Thank you.
I'm so glad you like it.
No, I love
I do love
it.
a purple shadow.
Have an amazing night.
I used to hate the colour purple.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
glam.
you. Let's go.
Nikki?
Yeah, done.
Oh.
Thank you,
She's very...
Nikki.
Before I had my makeup done, I literally wanted to go home and not...
Hang on, this was a weird reaction. This was a weird interaction. Let's watch that again.
Nikki?
Yeah, done.
Thank you, Nikki.
Before I had my makeup done, I literally wanted to...
Not so sure about that interaction there. Not so sure about that.
Before I had my makeup done, I literally wanted to go home and not go out to the awards at all. I was like, I just want to be curled up in bed. Now I feel like I'm ready, so bring it on.
She's got very simple...
Well, it didn't look like this when I started the
pretty
day,
look.
that's for sure. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
We will see each other again, I hope.
I hope you have an amazing night.
I will.
That's 6 celebrities ready. However, one look is taking longer.
This is not great with Steph. She's so far off. I'm afraid there's too much makeup to do now. She's got to do the highlighter, the lashes, the liner, the lip. It's not going to get done. I'm going to have to pull her out. Steph, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to have to stop you here. I can get you ready and the carpet on time for the look that you want. Come with me. Let's get you into hair.
Thank you.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Yes,
Good luck.
you too. The whole experience kind of took me aback, really. Caroline coming over and saying my client had to go. It was really crushing because I wanted to finish the makeup because I actually really liked what I was doing, but unfortunately time wasn't on my side.
No.
Makeup artist.
Oh, that's sad.
Well done on today's.
We've all been there, though. I think every makeup artist here in the audience has been like, oh, I'm just doing something. And then it's like, time's going on and on and on. And you're like, oh, I'm not going to get it done. I remember I had a client once when I was on counter. I was booked to do a 45-minute glam. And she came in with a picture and I was like, this is going to take a lot longer than 45 minutes. So I did advise. I said, this is going to be more like an hour. Is that okay? She was like, yes, that's fine. She had 3 children with her. 1 was a baby and 2 were like toddlers. And I could not get enough of the makeup done within the time limit because she had to go off and take them to the bathroom. She had to deal with them. She had to like discipline them. She had to try and give them all this like attention stuff. And I'm very much now, very, very much like, if you are here to have a service done, make sure that you are not bringing like children or anything else into it. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to do a service. I'm not here to babysit 3 children. Sorry. But I just remember it was getting nearer and nearer and nearer to this hour. And I was just like, I was maybe like 60% done. And I was just like, oh, I'm so over this. Like, it's going to delay me. It's going to delay the rest of my day. I'm not going to be able to hit my targets for today. I was just like, ugh, over.
Challenge. So guys, you know the score. 2 of you will find yourselves in the face-off chair tomorrow. Okay, so go back to the house, get some beauty sleep.
Back to the house,
and we'll see you tomorrow.
Getting that back in chair. I think it's going to be
Steph. Were great and had a brilliant rapport with their clients. But the elements of timekeeping are essential in this business, meaning there's going to be a lot to relay to Val and Dominic tomorrow.
Oh, a business woman.
It's time for their celebs to hit the red carpet.
None of these are their celebs. Oh, here she is. Hello. Oh, let's have a look at this dramatic makeup then. not sure I would have gone with this.
Oh, wow. Scandalous.
But the MUAs will have to wait until the morning to find out whether they've impressed the judges.
Okay, let's see. Let's see, shall we, girlies?
With the pictures from last night's event online, at Glow Up HQ, the judges must decide which MUA performed best yesterday and which two didn't hit the mark, meaning they will start the day in the red chairs.
Right. That's pink.
So who we got first?
Pink to make you stink.
We have Gemma.
Gemma.
And Nikki did Gemma's makeup.
Here she
I think
is.
she looks lovely.
Oh, she looks done. Oh no, I can't zoom. I can't zoom. My fingers are too sweaty.
Nikki did well.
Actually, one of the papers commented on how fresh and natural her makeup looked.
It looks
so that's an achievement
okay.
in itself.
That is like really quite beautiful. But isn't this such a different feeling to the dramatic makeup look and the do whatever you want makeup look? Now, I am going to say, she did say specifically she doesn't like to look oily or too glowy. I think there's a little bit too much here and here and here. I would have just wanted to see this a little bit more mattified because the glow should be kept on the high planes of the face, not the ones that are just the most forwards. Just my opinion, girly goose.
So who do we have next?
So this is Amy.
Amy.
And this is Tiff's.
Yeah!
Oh!
Flashback Mary!
Oh!
Wow.
Wowzers.
I like
I
that.
think she's made her eyes look very pretty.
So you see there how the glow here is still a glow here, but it's not overpowering. I will say I would have preferred whatever she did here to also happen here and here. But the glow on the cheeks here is a lot more of a soft glow. Look at this photographer in the background just like...
Her spirit has returned from beyond the grave.
I think she's made her eyes look very pretty.
Very
For me,
pretty,
here,
great
the
colour
shine is an
choices.
issue.
Yeah.
Little bit
Is
shimmer.
her skin tone on her face lighter than the skin tone on her body because there's that shine there down the T-zone?
So next up we have Chizzy, and Chizzy was made up by Steph.
I mean, I really love the look. I'm so gutted that I didn't actually get to put a lip on, but the nude that she's got on at the moment, she's rocking it.
Unfortunately, when 45 minutes was up, she'd only just finished the eyebrows. She had eyelashes and lips and highlighter to put on. When a client says they want a full-on makeup, you can't start talking about your personal life. What you have to say to your client is, listen, we've only got 45 minutes. Let me do my job because it's going to take time because I want you to look fabulous.
You're not best friend.
I do also think that it was a lot of makeup to ask for 45 minutes. Maybe an hour and 15 could have easily gotten that look done, but I think that's, comparing it again, that look compared to the first one we saw, completely different.
Friends, so you shouldn't be going into detail about your life.
So next we have Sinatra, and Brandon did Sinatra's makeup.
Brana.
She should always get you to do her makeup. Beautiful.
There was a lot of powder that was 4 or 5 shades lighter underneath her eyes. Unfortunately, when he tried to remove that powder, because the skin is dry, it slightly absorbed the powder.
She's got bags under her eyes. I can see panda underneath, but I can still see the bags. I don't think she'll be happy with that.
Who did Ariel?
That was me.
You did Ariel? Are you ready?
Yeah, I agree. I think I love a bake underneath the eye, but it is not for everyone. Absolutely not for everyone. No.
Oh, she's so cute. Can you see?
Oh no. I mean, that's just revolting.
Oh, Val.
Let's go back.
Okay.
Amazing bone structure, beautiful eyes, gorgeous skin tone. Look at that shine. I mean, it's just...
Revolting is a bit strong. I will say she's far too glowy. Far too glowy.
Shine in all the wrong places.
She's a bit shinier, but she wanted that like glowy look.
It suits her. That highlighter on the upper lip, that can work. But what we've created here is a sweaty top lip.
Next for the judges
Yeah,
is
she'd
Lee.
have mattified this down and used something a little bit more like a powder foundation is actually really good for this. I actually find that over time, as powder foundation is being worn, there is like an element of glow that comes through the foundation. I don't quite know the science behind it. I'm probably going to assume that maybe by somehow mattifying the oils on the skin, the particles within the foundation itself hold on to that moisture and create a glow. It's something that develops over hours. So of course, if you're going to be doing someone's makeup for red carpet, let's just say you're doing it 5 p.m. and they're on the red carpet at 8 p.m. By that time has gone in, they will have a gorgeous little soft glow. But highlighter on the top lip, I'm a little bit like, about. It's one of those like Instagram beauty guru kind of techniques that doesn't really often transfer into the real world.
Here's look for Yasmin.
That's me. Yasmin, girls.
Stunning. Now, Lee had a good head start because he has arrived with eyelashes and a full base on.
Yeah.
I think this feels like the most red carpet to me.
Yeah.
It's the least amount of shine.
Yeah.
Ding dong, Lee.
He didn't do her base. He didn't do her base. She's just said she arrived with... This is completely unfair. Val, you can't give a ding-dong to somebody who already has their base on.
This feels like the most red carpet to me.
Yeah.
It's the least amount of shine.
Yeah.
Ding dong, Lee. Wasn't expecting it.
That purple's beautiful as well.
Yeah, it actually matches the jumpsuit really well.
Right, Ellis
That's
did
so
Anne's
unfair.
makeup for the awards.
Oh my god, she
looks
looks
great.
adorable.
I looked at some of the press reviews of last night's award. The TV star chose a red lip to match with the colour scheme and a touch of blush and a swipe of bronze eyeshadow to highlight her eyes. Hegarty proved she knows how to work a red carpet as she posed for the photographs. He made her feel comfortable. She clearly looked really proud of herself, and that is a massive tick.
That's the skill of a makeup artist, to know how to work a more mature canvas. And I think, marvellous. He's really pulled it off.
Ding dong, bitch.
Okay, should we go through?
Oh, sepia
You know the
tones.
score, guys. Please, may you find your
Is she
chair.
wearing a towel?
If an
Find your
MUA's
chair,
name
girl.
is on a red chair, they'll go into the elimination face-off at the end of the day.
If I am in those red chairs, I am going to fight until my
Scream.
fingers bleed.
Right.
There's only one way to get out of a red chair. Impress the
we knew it,
judges in
girls.
today's brief and hope another MUA underperforms.
Steph, Belinda, you found yourselves
Belinda?
in the face-off chairs.
I don't
you
think
should
she was
bear in
expecting that,
mind
was she?
that you will have 15 minutes less than everyone else in the room.
Right.
Your 15 minutes will be taken off at the end.
Yesterday was all about TV glamour. Today, we're going back to the golden age of Hollywood.
Oh.
An era of black and white motion pictures.
Yes.
So for your brief today,
Hollywood glam.
what we would like you to do is to create a look in monochrome.
Oh! Fascinating.
can see
Detox's
the time.
influence.
You will
Oh,
have
of course, because she's
2.5
colourblind.
hours. So you ready for some models?
2.5 hours,
Bring in the
girl.
models.
Right, what are we going to see? What are we going to see? What's going to happen? What's going to happen next? A monochrome look. Exciting.
Ellis,
Ellen.
you impressed Caroline so much yesterday, and therefore today, you get to choose your model.
Oh!
So choose wisely.
Can I have you, please?
Doom music.
Thanks,
Da.
Ellis.
Thank you.
So,
Models, please take your
Da.
seats.
With Ellis having made his
Oh, it's nice to see Val's wearing the red chair
Please.
because she would be in it if she did this challenge. No, don't be naughty. Oh, Val.
Take your seats.
pick, with Ellis having made his pick, the other models are randomly allocated.
Random.
Lovely, your eyes.
Random. She's so random and quirky.
MUAs,
beautiful eyes.
your time starts
Moa.
now.
Right.
Until now, the MUAs have been able to prepare for creative briefs in advance.
I didn't expect the brief to be anything like what it is. I think it's completely out of my comfort zone.
Ooh.
Today is the first time they're going in blind.
Right.
What I'm looking for is an artist who can just think on their feet of an idea and then execute it.
What would excite me today would be complete transformation.
Close your eyes for me, lovely.
What I want to see is someone
Netflix
who
Plus to
gets
start
what is
with.
modern, who understands what is fashionable, what is contemporary. What is it that kind of makes that really cool?
This is definitely a big challenge for me because colour is so important in my work. I use colour a lot to kind of portray the emotion and the feeling.
Just
Brandon is
desaturate.
trying
Desaturate
something
your
new
emotions.
and experimenting with a geometric makeup style.
The most technically difficult part of this look will be the shapes and the placement of the shapes.
Is she
because
gonna beat the
It
seat?
could just look like a lot of circles on the face.
Yes, that's exactly what I was like. Oh no!
Belinda's
Circles!
hoping to get out of the hot
Circling
seat
us
by
like a
creating
shark.
an ambitious 3D optical illusion.
Oh, she likes.
I picked a look that's quite
Oh,
big
no,
impact
Belinda.
because I want it to be like a wow. So although it's quite technically difficult, if I can pull it off, I think I will impress the judges.
Oh, I love an optical illusion, girls. That's basically what they're asking for in something like this. It's almost like body paint, really.
Because this is the first time Belinda's been in the face-off chairs.
She does like to take her time, doesn't she? I would do something here where I would just fill in the areas that I need to with white and then go back over the black. Like, you can multi-layer products in order to really create that optical illusion. Time is of the essence, girlies!
Also trying to escape the other red chair is Steph. The concept inspired by the shapes on a deck of cards.
Because my look is
What would I do in this sort of a situation? I would probably go for like... I said this in the... I love a clown. I said this in the last episode. I'd probably go for one of those sad French clown. What are they called? A Piero? Is it a Piero clown? Or are they Italian? They might be Italian, actually.
very angular. I need to make sure that all my angles are in the correct place and also in line with the face. So if you put a paintbrush up to the middle of the face, you can see exactly where half and half is to make sure those angles are spot on.
In yesterday's red carpet brief, Steph ran out of time, so she'll need to work fast to pull off her design with a 15-minute time penalty.
I'm keeping it quite simple but effective, so hopefully we'll
Oh,
be on
fingers
time
crossed,
today.
simple and effective.
Steph's really just gone straight in there. I like the angles, the precise attention to detail. I'm just hoping that she doesn't go too far.
She's gone too far. You've gone too far.
For colourblind artist Lee, today's monochrome brief was a welcome surprise.
Black and white, it made me think of the ink blot test. So I want to cover her whole face and chest in ink blots. The hardest part will be, I think, to get the ink blots exactly the same size and shape on both sides.
So with this challenge, I think what's going to be really hard for the artist today is because it's black and white, they really have to focus on their technical ability, because if you wibble or wobble on a white base with a black liner, you will see every jagged mark.
Yes.
It has to be smooth, clean and crisp.
Yes. Fluid. Oh, that looks fun!
Oh, yeah. We're
Starting
going
with
for
the
this
grey
kind
is
of
great.
future.
Elias, that's a very good idea, because starting with your midtones means that you can highlight and lowlight, whereas if you start with white, you can't really make any areas brighter than that. I love this! Yes! What a good idea!
90s runway insect.
She's a 90s
alien
runway insect.
thing.
John Galliano
Starting
acid
with
clown.
a grayscale base, Ellis has big plans for his look.
That's such a good
So we've
idea.
got grayscale, insect, 90s, messy edges, feathers, pearls. It's
Feathers and pearls. A feathered wig.
I worry about Ellis because he's gone for what I think is actually quite an obvious choice, which is grayscale. And the trouble with grayscale is it just looks quite good. To make it look amazing, you've really got to spend time in your technique of application to make it super smooth and super polished. It looks here like he may have started too dark.
This is not going to be anything like I've done before, which is kind of nervous, like making me nervous.
Not sure I'd agree with Dominic there, but when do I ever agree with him?
Oh, scandalous!
It's fine.
Oh, 80s
Anyways,
here,
you've had 1
relax.
hour.
Don't do it when you want to go.
You have had 1 hour. So get a move on.
While the other
Oh, that's
MUAs try to embrace the
A bird.
spontaneity of today's
A
brief,
swan lake.
Nikki is struggling to think on her feet.
Oh dear.
I'm really worried about everything. I'm just going to take it step by step. I've never done a monochromatic look. However, I sort of want her to look like a black and white painting. It's very much out
She
of my
has
comfort
done a
zone.
monochromatic look though, because monochrome doesn't just mean like black and white. Monochrome means like single tone, and I guess you could extrapolate it here to be like single color family. I can 100% tell this is one of those briefs that I would have done like a single color family to think outside the box, and they would have been like, but it's not black and white, even though the definition of monochrome is either black and white or variations of a single tone. We've seen her do a monochrome look before when she tried to do the optical illusion with all the like squares that were coming up and coming down. I think it was episode 1.
I very much prep and research and try all the looks on myself. So I'm pretty much winging it at the moment.
What's interesting about this is it looks very colouring in the book. There's a sketchiness to it. I like the brush techniques around the neck, but it looks like she may be blending a little too much, which means it's going to lose that rawness, that organic
This is going to be
quality,
a little bit royal.
and that's a worry for me.
It's going okay, I think. That last time call made me a little bit nervous. I didn't realise time was going so quickly.
Yes. Time, the final frontage.
I'm definitely pushing myself with this look. This style of makeup is not even anything close to what I do normally. I really stick to what I know, which is kind of like beauty makeup and just everything like clean and where it's meant to be. So I would never be this free with makeup. I think I am a perfectionist and I like everything to be sharp and neat, but then I feel like I'm having more fun than I would usually. So yeah, I'm definitely learning a lot about myself.
That's a very true point, though. When you're a makeup artist, like a working makeup artist, most of the time you're never going to be asked to do like creative briefs unless you are specifically requested for something or you're specifically put in charge of creating something quite avant-garde. Those opportunities are so few and far between because most people just want beauty makeup. You can have a beautiful, exceptionally illustrious celebrity career by just doing beauty.
I am really happy with how it's looking at the moment. I think I've put quite a bit of pressure on myself because I'm doing an illusion look, and that's what I say I'm good at. So I'm happy with where it is, but I can feel that pressure that I need to pull this off.
Yeah, she's going for it, girlies. Oh, a bird.
My look is definitely coming together. I mean,
it's going much more like Monet painting.
Because I was just going to be doing the circles originally, and then as I was mixing my colours in my palette, it kind of created this texture and these different tones, and then I kind of just let go of everything and started putting it on her eyes and on her body and started treating her as if she was a canvas.
That's more of the, I would say that's a lot more of the brief, actually. Actually!
I think I'm quite happy with the way it looks. I just want to get
like
something
a Rorschach?
on a neck. And I want to clean
Rorschach
this.
test? Is
so
that what
I've got
you
a really
say?
defined line, so it's almost like a piece of paper.
Valerie's seen the light. Oh, these are coming along, actually. Oh. Underground bunker
you have
rave.
1 minute left.
No, give over.
I'm emotional in her burger.
I'm so stressed right now.
Ooh, a geometric harlequin.
Face-off artist, that's it. Your time is up. Please put your brushes down.
Face-off wigs. Sit down, think about what you've done.
Pipe African for me.
Swan Lake.
Perfect, thank you, lovely.
Terribly frustrating watching the rest of the MUAs getting on their looks whilst we're sort of sitting here like lemons.
Lemons. Ooh, little bug.
Lamp.
Little mothly bug. Little moth. Mummy's little moth.
MUAs, you have 5 minutes left.
I ain't got no time.
So yeah. Right, what's the tea? It's quite nice to see. I don't think there's a particularly weak look throughout all of these, which is something we can't often say.
MUAs, that's it. Time's up. Please put your brushes down.
Right, let's have a peep, girlies. Let's have a peep. What do you think you're doing here?
I like it.
The Rorschach. I quite
Please
like that.
take your models
it might
next
be
door to be
claimed as quite
photographed.
simplistic, but to get a flawless white base that matte as well is quite difficult in itself. So, technical ability, yes. Photo shoot time, girlie. Dear. Budget girls.
I had
Horror
so
show.
much fun on this creative brief. To be able to play with makeup and not really have any rules or any boundaries is why I love it so much.
I really hope that it's a strong enough look to get me out of those chairs.
Tiffany, please step forward.
Tiffany Wiggs.
My usual style is always blend, blend, blend. I just kind of wanted to do something that wasn't so rigid. And I saw the feathers on the cupboard.
That's very stage ready, like almost like a stage adaptation of The Crow.
You're a lesbian, aren't you?
Like and textured.
And you did it absolutely beautifully.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
And I especially love the way that you've introduced the hair and how that comes under the cheekbone.
Yes.
This looks like the makeup of a professional makeup artist.
Yes, it does.
And the way it looks and the perfection of how it reads, and oh my God, it's major! I love it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, very good, Tiffany, yes.
So, Nikki, please step forward.
Right. Oh, where did she come from?
I think what's really nice about this is it feels like charcoal drawing.
Yes, actually, very true.
Which is kind of where it gets to, for me. There was no real idea. I think you panicked over the lack of preparation time and being asked to just be spontaneous.
I know you are a brilliant makeup artist. Can you stop playing around and actually show us? Thank you.
Thank you.
Steph,
that was.
Would you like to come forward?
Guess that's just terrible. Well, back into the cupboard you go.
My usual colour palette, nor is precision and angles. So I really tried to push myself with this look to kind of deliver something a little bit different.
I will say it is quite simplistic in its nature. Some of the lines are a little bit off, but I just hate those lashes.
I think you nailed it.
I think it's good.
Oh, give over, Val.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because I feel like you've progressed. You're not
It's very like
throwing everything
like you could see this
at
on a
the
stage somewhere,
kaleidoscopic
like
kitchen
stage.
This is just simple. You thought it out. I think it's sensational. End of. Ding dong.
Dingly dang.
Amazing.
Bingly bong.
I couldn't agree less.
Here we go.
I don't know what they're on, because it's not what I'm on, and I'm not getting this.
Why?
It just looks really amateurish.
Who said that?
I'm not getting this.
Why?
It just looks really amateurish.
Why?
The shape on the forehead is a little bit cartoon, the roundness of the eyes. It's all like a heart. It's like, oh, I'm gonna draw a heart, and then I'm gonna draw another heart, and then I'm gonna draw another heart on the lips, because it's really cute. It's not.
Okay. I think I pretty much disagree with everything you've said, which just shows you that it's got impact.
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Steph. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, did you see him then? Look.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you very much.
like-
Thank you.
Wow, okay, a split judging room, my lovelies. What's gonna happen next? I think Dominic was very harsh there in order to bring in like mocking tone, like, oh, I'm gonna do it, it's really cute. You are here to judge, not to mock someone. You are here to provide technical expertise. You are here to also provide a mentorship on how to improve someone's art and someone's work and someone's career. Going, where's the feedback? Where is that?
The bins!
Where's the feedback? He could have said, I think this is a bit too cutesy for me. I would have liked to have seen more angle, more edge. The way you could have done this is by changing the lip from a heart shape to a blah. You did not need to go, like, no, we're not doing that. That's terrible behaviour for
one
a...
doesn't look like that.
Terrible behaviour for someone
Ellis.
of his position. I think your eyebrow coverage is amateur.
Come up, let's have a look. When you first started, I was worried because I felt you were going into the
Dominic
grayscale.
couldn't do this.
Me too.
You too. Yeah. I really like this. There's something quite free-spirited about it.
Oh.
I'm seeing someone who has a million ideas, and you've probably used too many of those ideas on the one face.
Oh,
There are some
interesting.
lovely aspects to this, but it might be just a tad too busy.
Controversial.
I'm not seeing the best of you. I'm sorry.
I liked this. Controversial. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, clocked at the
I would like
pageant.
to call Lee up, please.
Right.
The minute my model walked in and sat down, I saw how symmetrical her face was.
I just want to say, technically, that white coverage, for it to be so opaque and clean from here to here to here to here, is great. For the products that they were using, which I believe is the is it the Chroma Sticks? It looks like this. That stuff is not the most easy to work with product, but I think he's used it incredible here. And the black opacity on top of that white that he's managed to achieve, very, very, very good. Even though it is slightly simplistic, I'm quite technically impressed.
The first thing that popped into my head was the ink blots printed across a page, and I wanted it to read across her face.
I don't know how they're going to react to
You
this.
certainly brought home the bacon, didn't you?
Okay.
I feel
so unpredictable,
your
the
confidence
judging.
coming through.
Or on closer inspection. I mean, you can't get rid of a texture, but do you see what I mean? Like, this product is, the product used for this is like a wax-based stick, and any sort of wax-based stick over the entire face, and then having to set with a white powder on top to make it, you know, really opaque. It's gonna give texture. I can't believe they didn't give them like actual white foundations rather than just the chroma paints, because, or the chroma sticks, whatever they're called, because
suddenly you're beginning to wake up, and that's exciting.
This is something that I think would be incredible in a magazine. This is like a 6, 8, 12-page story. I just want to see it over and over and over again. I am in love with it.
Ding dong,
here we go.
darling. Ding
Bingly
dong.
dingly.
Yes.
What's the professional makeup artist got to say about all this? Oh, she wasn't spoken to.
Belinda, please
Belinda,
come
girl.
forward.
Right, come on, Belinda.
I created an illusion look. I really wanted to play with
I like
depth
that.
and shadow, and I've tried to fit it in with her facial features, so I've tried to work it around the face.
I loved watching this come together. I love everything about it. I think you've done an exceptional job.
Thank you.
It's very body painting for maybe a competitive role. I wouldn't necessarily say I would see something like this in a magazine to be like, oh my God, she's selling the garment. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's fit this brief really well. It's a monochrome look that's creative and impactful. And I like that.
Created something really 3D. There's a real illusion to it.
It's almost not
You are really
makeup
coming into your own. So whatever
know
you're
how to
doing,
explain
whatever
it.
that brain is telling you to do, keep doing it and just have fun.
like it,
because
though.
this is really outstanding. I'm really, really impressed.
I think she's beat the seat.
Thank you very much.
You've beat the seat, girl. Beat the seat. Seat the beat.
Brandon, please come forward.
Rana, what's she up to?
My original plan was just to try and do something
Very
different, which
Monet,
was
Manet
the
painting.
circles,
Manet?
and then as I was mixing on my palette the
Impressionism.
tones, I kind of saw this texture, and I wanted to see that on the body.
You went somewhere where you wouldn't normally go.
The plague.
However,
thing?
I think there is a lot going on here, and I'm not seeing a clear message.
The plague.
I think one key learning from all this is to know that sometimes the really simple things are very effective.
The plague.
Don't just throw everything in the dish, because not all ingredients taste well together.
Thank you.
Okay, Dominic saying that was actual feedback, saying try not to add everything in. What he did with Steph going, cute, you think he's cute. That's not feedback. Oh, difficult judging. Difficult,
Thank you so
lemon,
much, anyways.
difficult.
You've given us a lot to talk about and probably argue about. So if you'd like to go through to the other room, we're going to deliberate to find out which two will be
We
in
are
the
going to
face-off.
battle to the death
Thank you ever so
in
much.
Gladiators
See
1992
you
style.
soon.
See you later, babe. Yeah, see ya.
For me, this is like someone threw a black and white pizza.
I'm proud that he's gone somewhere he's never been before, but where the hell has he gone?
The plague.
I want to highlight
I wonder if they'll ever do
Nikki.
Glow Up All Stars.
She didn't know what she was doing. She faked it till she made it, and I don't think she really made it.
I would say that Nikki's goes before Ellis's.
Nikki's is better than Ellis's?
Interesting.
Nikki's image is...
Oh, No way.
Absolutely.
No, I will not have that.
Well,
he at least did something. He went for it. He may not have hit it, but at least he gave it a bloody good go. I'm horrified. You know what? I'm horrified. I'm not just horrified with this. I'm horrified that you two like it.
I love it. I don't like it. I love it.
You could see this on the stage of Cirque du Soleil. Absolutely.
I'm really stuck.
Oh, what an interesting, controversial episode. Silly. Right, so...
Steph, Belinda, you started the day off in the face-off chairs.
Is it going to be Ellis versus...
Congratulations, you've both beat the seat.
Oh, she beat the seat, girl. You beat the seat. Beat the wig. Your wig is
there
beaten.
Are 2 spaces up for grabs.
Up for grabs. Good golly, Miss Molly.
The first MUA going on to the face-off
is
Brandon. Today it was just too messy.
Brana?
Second MUA going into the face-off.
Is it Ellis? Or no, her.
Ellis. It was almost you.
Oh. My God. How horrible.
We were so
Gagged that
divided.
Divided.
Nikki. Unfortunately, you divided us too.
Oh.
And you'll be through to the face-off.
Be through
Judges,
to
thank
the
you ever
face-off.
so
What
much.
an odd...
I'll make sure they're brought through
You're
shortly.
in the face-off, not you're through
Thank you, Val.
to
Thanks,
prove
Dominic.
to us that you can make it.
Nikki, Brandon, I'm so sorry.
Right.
I'm going to have to ask you to say goodbye to the others because
in
at
that
least one of you won't be
fucking
coming
chair.
back.
One of you won't come back because
I have
are being
absolutely no idea what to expect
taken
today.
to
I've never been in
Gibraltar.
face-off chairs ever, but I'm not really gonna.
I feel like the
let
judging
that
in this episode has
overtake my
been
emotions. I just want to be
AWOL.
calm and collected, and then just listen, really listen to what they're saying and what they're
yes,
asking
the
of
last
me.
one we saw in this was that infamous cut crease that in no way, shape or form was cut or a crease. What's today's scandal?
And then just execute that look.
Executed.
Okay, good lad.
Do you know, whenever I hear someone say executed, I always want to get like a snap, like a cutaway joke of in League of Legends when you're playing Summoner's Rift and a turret kills you and it goes executed. But I've never been able to find a good one, so just imagine here.
I want it and I will do anything to stay here and prove myself.
Right,
so
come on then. Come
if
on,
it means that
girlies.
I have to send someone home, then I'm gonna have to.
Send them packing. Send them packing, girls.
To decide which MUA goes home, Nikki and Brandon must perform a makeup skill drill on identical twins.
A skill drill?
The face-off brief today is we would like you to produce a classic winged black liner. Now this is a staple
So
in every
easy.
MUA's kit. So it's a must-have.
Easy wig.
The quickest
Easy
way
wigs.
for our MUAs to do a winged liner would be taking a pencil and going from nose to brow on a diagonal.
Yes.
You will mirror that on the other side. And you're going to bring that line all the way in to the center of the eyelid. Then come back and start at the inner corner of
And
the
work your
eye
way.
and pull that liner brush across the eyelid, close to the lash line. All that is left to do.
That's a very... In fact, actually, that's quite uneven for a wing liner. If you look on this side, where's my mouse? This side, the liner actually points out like that and curves round. On this side, it goes straight out and up. So these liner angles aren't actually going off at the same direction. Look, that tilts that way and this one goes up. So I don't think that's a great example of a wing liner, but that's just me, girls.
Is to finesse and check.
You'll be given one black liner, one brush, and just 10 minutes.
Ah, that's the...
And your time starts now.
That's the clocked pattern, girls. You can use Q-tips to really tidy up your lines here though. But a lot of the technique with doing a wing liner is to actually see your client's eyes open, because that's where a wing liner should go. That's where the angle should go. They need to look straight at you and you need to see where it's gonna go. It should follow your cheekbone and your jawline.
Favouring Nikki. Your favourite brand. My kind of favourite brand. But he's just got it on. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to get it on and then spend your time tweaking it and perfecting it. Whereas what Nikki's doing is she's kind of going in delicately to try and get it done perfectly first time. But she's wasting so much time.
2 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh, it's difficult, isn't it?
I think time will tell.
Interestingly enough, this is a challenge that you have to do if you want to work for MAC. You either have to do a 10-minute wing liner or a 10-minute red lip.
I'm not so sure about that.
Or at least used to when I did my interviews.
30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds.
Oh, come on, girlies. What are we gonna see? Don't think outside the box, just a classic wing liner.
3.
Just realised, they said we're taking it back to Hollywood, the black and white era of Hollywood. We want you to do a monochrome look. None of those looks were like Hollywood ready. So what was that? What was that about?
2, 1. Please may you stop what you're doing.
Please may you stop what you're doing. Ooh. Okay. All right, here we go. Bingoli bong. Bingoli. Oh, not sure about that one. Oh dear. Scandal.
They finish in the same length, but one finishes higher than the others. Yet the other one has something stronger.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go, girls. So this might be a case of what do you prefer, your personal taste, because Nikki's eyeliner here goes actually fully straight out from the lower waterline, which is something that I usually try and go for. However, ironically today, I've gone for this much more upswing effect that you get on Brana's side over here. So interesting. Both are very good examples of a wing liner. I'd love to see if they're matched and symmetric, because I feel like you can only really judge on symmetry here. Symmetry and like, is it flattering for the eye? I don't know who's gonna go.
Maybe more placed in a better position, but they're not the same length.
Let's go with the more precise liner.
Agreed. Okay.
Oh, who's gonna go?
Yes.
Please may I hand it over to you to tell us who's going to stay and who's
gonna
go.
I want to thank you first for producing 2 very good eyeliners.
Lovely. A compliment.
However, there is only one MUA that can make it through
to the pageant.
Nikki, your makeup was precise, polished, and pro.
Brandon, please pick up your kit.
Brana's gone. Gagged.
It is quite sad that I'm leaving, because I know if I was staying, I could have proved so much more and grown so much more, but now that's something I've just got to do on my own and show everyone.
Hi, guys.
I made it through.
I mean, I'm happy for her, but my goodness, I'm speechless, girls. Well, my lovelies, do I have some thoughts about what we've seen today? First of all, what a bizarre level of judging in this episode. Something that I didn't feel like carried a lot of professionalism, which is something that I think you always need to exercise when you are judging somebody else's work. Do not bring in personal insults. Do not bring in mocking voices. Do not bring in mocking tones, because you can't go anywhere from that. If you're mocking someone, it doesn't give them anywhere to grow from. It's just one of those things of like, oh, you got to tear them down to build them up. It's not, it's just tearing them down. Secondly, the judging at the end there, I'm quite surprised about, because we have seen Nikki not hit the brief more times than Brana did throughout this entire series. However, I also understand that, like, this is reality TV and track record and the such like doesn't necessarily count for everything. What a difficult judging thing that would have been. I liked both wing liners for different reasons. The challenge in this episode was really unfair. I'm going to say the word unfair because not everyone was given the same brief for the same amount of time. And I feel like in order to judge something fairly, there has to be a level of fair test being kept here. I don't know, maybe this is my science brain kicking in. The only real way you can get a fair test is if you're changing one aspect of that test. So the idea that every client came in and had 45 minutes, yet we saw some people that wanted ultra bold, dramatic, transformative makeup, and then at the other end we saw, I just want some mascara not to be shiny. I think those two things cannot coexist in a challenge like this. You either have everyone here wants bold makeup or everyone here wants simple, neutral glam. I think it's very unfair to have pitted everyone against each other for that. But it is also interesting that both people in the seat, in the red seat, girlies, managed to beat the seat. I don't think we've seen that so far. Well, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode, because I've been left flabbergasted. My ghasts have been flabbered. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. I also want to say a massive hello and welcome to the brand new Patreons. Amy Deegan-Jones, George, Emily Pye, Taylor Miles, Manny, Esther Renahan, Tien's Mum, Ari Tors, M. Chanchana, Lindsay Tolls, Bella Morgan, Rebecca Wallace, Ordinarily Addicts, Jenica, Megan Neal, Agas Army Shawal Blink Once, My Fairy Tale, Jess Barlow, Ron, and the coffee-fueled Siren Queen. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon, you gorgeous people. If you would like to provide some extra support here for the Chanel, my loves, and get access to some extra little perks and quirks, click the link in the description box below. Your support is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orkos Samoji, Ariadia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, Jen Martin, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Novembrix, Paolo Rivera, Sky Dorim, Steph Utek, Taylor Martin, and Vicky Walsh. I almost forgot to do an Instagram shout out, and that goes to Sophie Ra. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you stunning woman on the go. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. It is xxluxeria. And you know what, my lovelies? I think I'm gonna leave it on the note of the creative industries are difficult to break into and difficult to maintain a good, well-rounded career within, but I also want to stress that it is so worth it. Don't let one or two people's opinions shatter your idea of your self-worth. And with that, my lovelies, I'll see you in the next one. Yes.